Domo Raito desu. I am Light, welcome. So quickly, we're gonna go with kanji today, and I want to show you first how you can learn kanji faster. And the other one is that most people think that kanji is just from China. Obviously, that's true, most of them from China. But there were like 3 waves or periods the Japanese borrowed kanji from China, or just took them. And yeah, 3 waves, and they actually had a period where no foreigners could enter Japan. So during that time, they actually made their own kanji. And when they opened up again, some Chinese people came to Japan, and they learned those new kanji made in Japan. They took them to China, and now some of those kanji are being used in China as well. Not a lot, but there are some of them. And usually in those dictionaries, Chinese dictionaries, they don't say it's, you know, a kanji made in Japan. So I thought it's interesting when I studied. I read a few books and about the history of kanji. That's pretty awesome and interesting. Next, how can you learn about 5 to 10 kanji per day or even more? Now, what does it mean to know a kanji? You know, there are so many vocabulary with this kanji, meaning ichi, 1, right? You can't truly, honestly, you can't like memorize all the vocabulary related to 1 and then say you know 1 kanji. So try to take 1 or 2 words and move on and read and learn through context. Here we have, usually I put the first or the most important meaning at the top or the first 2 spaces. Ichi, right? We have the on, Chinese reading, and the kun, which is the Japanese reading. And also those kanji created in Japan, they usually only have a kun reading because this is the Japanese reading, which is pretty interesting, right? So let's see, one finger you're holding out because it's ichi the reading. Okay, so yeah, 1 ichi finger, ichi. Easy, you know 1 kanji now. If you knew nothing, now you do. 2, 7, meaning 7. Chinese and Japanese. You don't want to learn the on and kunyomi. You want to learn the vocabulary, and the more you read, the more kind of variations you get used to. So don't waste your time learning on and kun. So let's see, on number 1, a 7-year-old who wrote 7 in reverse. Okay, I can see that. Number 2, a broken 10. Yeah, plus is literally 10, the kanji for 10. Now you know 2 kanji worth 7 points. Okay, so it's a broken 10 with 7 points. Yeah, I can see it's skew and it's broken here. And you want to write it out. Start with a red dot, write it out. Yes, and do that. Repeat it over and over. And memorize nana or shichi. Yep, they use both. So, I mean, through easy reading, you can pick up what they use and what you should do as well. 3, the third kanji, down. Okay, down. Let's check this. Shita. Okay, shita. Down. Shita. A T-bar with a toe, like toe handle bending down. Down. So this is in blue because psychology-wise, blue makes you memorize faster. So down. Yep. Like the ground and the T-bar. Yeah, bending down. Good. You want to write it out. 4. The 4th kanji is 3. So sang, you can see here sang and sun over there. Stroke order. Now you want to be careful because this is kind of like a little long, shorter, and the longest. How do you memorize that? 3 lines. The shape looks similar to an hourglass. The bottom is broader to stand on the ground safely. Or sakura-san. Reading is sun. Wow, okay, sun. Sakura-san has the hourglass body, big chest, slim waist, and huge hips. Indicates the length of the strokes. You see, long, short, longest. Good. You keep on reading that mnemonic while you write, and so you memorize it. 5th one. Now, remember, if we finish this one, then we kind of finish for the day. You just want to kind of go through them again. Now we have up, above. Wow, look at all the readings. Kunyomi. That's why you don't want to waste your time learning those. Ue, so up, above. Ue, agaru, ageru. Okay, so let's take ue. Up, mnemonic, a T-bar sticking out above the ground or line. So let's see. Yeah. Right. Then you want to write it down in your book following this stroke order to make the stroke order is there to make the balance right, like to balance the kanji and also to make it look neat. And going forward, it's going to be really easy if you have a huge kanji with 5-6 in them, different parts. You're going to immediately know how to write the kanji. And this method you do like let's say this page 5 kanji, then you turn the page, the next 5. The next day you want to review obviously the previous ones and hit the nail in the brick. So this looks like a brick, in, middle, inside, center, so in. Yeah, and the next day you go to the next group, and if you want to go far or further, then you can take the application, flashcard application called Anki for free, install that, and yeah, go through your kanji on the go when you're not doing anything productive, on the couch in the morning before bed. And remember, writing is really good because whenever you write, you ask yourself these questions, and your mind is actually sorting them out. Even if you don't know in your sleep, it's actually accumulating everything and making a pretty nice kind of folder in your mind. And you can see in red here, grade 1, 80 kanji is in yellow. Then we have double that, 160 new kanji in grade 2 with the red border, which you also can find below. And I'm currently busy with 200 new ones for grade 3 in elementary school, which you also can download soon. Thanks for watching. Mata ne. Saraba.